Hey, welcome back to Synthetic Oil Protection. My name is Eben, and today we're talking about something totally different. And mention, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing for information on keeping your car running absolutely perfecto. Diablo Sport tuner, it's called the i3, and I tuned my C5 Corvette. It's a 2004 with an LS1 engine. I tuned it on the 93 Octane tune, and I drove from Vegas to Pahrump, and we're out here in Pahrump right now. It's about 50-60 miles from Vegas, and we're getting ready. I'm going to show you guys my fuel mileage. I averaged about 63 miles an hour driving out here, and I have 91 octane Chevron gas in my car, and I keep my fuel injectors maintained with the PI Performance Fuel Injection Cleaner, which is a fuel additive, cleans the ethanol varnish out of the fuel system, and it also cleans the valves and the combustion chamber. So I'm going to show you guys right this second where the mileage is and how many miles I drove. I'm going to show you guys the average fuel mileage from driving from Vegas all the way out here to Pahrump. This is all highway, absolutely zero stopping. And here is, and that's at 62 miles an hour, and the length of the trip is 43 miles. So I started out at the gas station on the Blue Diamond connector and took that highway all the way up and over the hill, over the hump to Pahrump, and we're here. And now we're gonna head back. We're gonna fill up a full tank of gas. Then we're gonna divide miles divided by gallons, and we'll have our exact mileage to see how close the computer is and see exactly what it is. My best fuel mileage was 33.3 highway, and that was driving out here, and that was with my cold air intake and my catback exhaust, but that's with no tune. Now we're gonna check what it is with the 93 octane Diablo tune to see if it got better. All right, we'll see you back in Vegas. All right, our final numbers are in, and we're at exactly 2.7 gallons, and that's about 86-mile trip. So we're gonna divide it up and we'll do it. All right, so our final numbers are in, and it's 31.9 miles a gallon. And this time I got caught in a little bit of traffic coming out of Pahrump. So I would say maybe that's a half a mile a gallon compared to last time. So that would be about 32.4. And the best mileage I ever got with this car was 33.3. So I think with the timing, my car's running cooler, so I think it added a little more fuel. And when it runs richer, you can make more power up top, which my car's probably making another, I would say 30 rear wheel horsepower, because I did a tune-up. I did plugs, wires, I cleaned my cold air intake, and then I did the 93 octane tune. So here's the mileage. The mileage is 86 miles, and the computer says, let's see, the average is 32.9. So the computer is a lot closer now than it was before. When it was running leaner, it was saying like 36. So the computer's almost exact. It's off by about half a mile a gallon. So that's pretty much it. All right, final numbers. It makes about the same highway mileage even after the tune, but it makes a lot more power. So I think it's just running a little bit more rich, which makes it run cooler. All right, I'm going to show you guys the tuner right now. With my car, this is once again the 2004 C5 Corvette. It's manual, and we're going to be tuning it right now on the 93 octane tune. I'm going to show you how easy it is with the Diablo i3 Sport tuner. Let's do it right now. First, I wanted to go over what to expect inside the box. You got the tuner, you got the plug, you got the quick start guide. Basically, all you do is follow all the directions. When you first take it out of the box, you're going to plug it in to a cell phone charger. You're going to put the USB in, and you're going to go ahead and update this on a Wi-Fi. Once you update that, then all you do is plug it in, and I'll show you how to plug it in. Here, the plug is right there, right underneath the dash. All you do is plug it in there. Super easy to plug it in. You don't have to push hard at all. It's in. Now, basically, it's going to boot up. Once it boots up, it's going to ask you what you want to do. So I'll show you how easy this is. Super duper easy. Alright, it's all booted up. It took about 10 seconds. All you do is agree to the terms. You hit tune vehicle. I've tried a bunch of the different tunes, and the best one is the 93 octane tune. So you want to put it in the run position. Car's in the run position. Hit continue. You'll be surprised how easy and fast this is. It's super fast. Now we're going to go to easy tune. 93 octane tune. I've tried both. The 93 is much better. I only run 91 octane in this car, but the 93 octane really works good. You hit yes to select the tune. Change gear ratio, no. Diablo tune, install this tune, yes. Apply selected tune with tire size ratio, speed limiter as selected, yes. You can see the gauges are going a little bit. So it's adjusting the computer. Absolutely no glitches, super easy. I've heard people talk about how these have problems and stuff. I've heard so many mixed reviews, I just had to try it. I've had my car now for 70,000 miles, and it made about, I'm going to say, 20 rear wheel horsepower difference. It's definitely worth it. It runs better. Just amazing. Go ahead and turn the ignition off. So all I do is just go right here. You go off. You hit continue. Now you turn it back on, and this is rebooting it basically. Turn it back on. Then you hit continue, and now it's going to do its final update. Final adjustment. You may unplug the tool, enjoy the car. That's it. All you do is unplug it. Come down here. Just unplug. That's it. There's nothing to turn on, nothing to turn off. It's super duper easy. I mean, absolutely worth. I got this on, what was it, AutoAnything.com. I think I got it for like $380. And I would say this tuner is definitely worth $500. You know, especially if you did any other modifications, it's easily worth $500. You know, is this tuner worth $1,000? I wouldn't spend $1,000 for it, but it's totally worth the money. I've been wanting to get this tuner for 3 years. I just haven't got around to it. You know, I did the cold air intake to a air-raid cold air intake. I'll show you that right now. Show you guys the cold air intake here. This is a air-raid cold air intake. I would say it added probably 15 horsepower. I think they estimate it adds like 20, but my guess is it added about 15 horsepower. And then I also have a catback exhaust, which is right here. It's Borla, and there's the Borla, and it just sounds a lot better. Just a much better exhaust, and it lasts the life of the car. So between the exhaust, the catback, and the tune, I would say this car is making about 380 horsepower, probably 405 pound-feet of torque. And to be honest, I really don't desire any more power. I mean, if I was doing track sessions with like basically a slick tire, you know, I could see going to 525 horsepower on a car like this. But I mean, as far as going and spending the money on ported and polished heads, push rods, you know, long tube headers, cat deletes, you know, a mild cam, I mean, you can pump this car up to 525 horsepower, but I don't think $6-7 grand of parts all the time for an extra 125 horsepower. To me, it's just not, it's not worth the money. I would say just get yourself a tuner, get yourself a cold air intake. You're gonna get 32 miles a gallon on the highway. I mean, I think that's the way to go, all right? So definitely worth the money. We'll see you guys back next time on synthetic oil protection. If you guys are new to the channel, what we do on this channel is we talk about lubricants and how it keeps your car lasting exponentially longer, and it also protects your engine. It runs smoother, you get better fuel mileage, and you'll see a bunch of videos in my playlist on motor oil changes, engine flush, transmission fluid, and we also do brake fluid changes, radiator coolant, and everything else. All right, I hope this helped you guys out. If you try the tuner, definitely let me know, and we'll see you guys back next time on synthetic oil protection. Thanks, guys.